Hey, what's up? My name is Jonathan Fink. This is my free audiobook series on YouTube. And today we're reading Spirits of the Gridiron, Chapter 35, The Talk of the Town. It started with a question from a tired, coffee-clutching ESPN host just trying to fill 90 seconds of airtime on a sleepy Monday morning. Did anyone else watch the Northern Iowa Drake game? By noon, the video clip had been reposted 3,000 times. By dinner, Fox Sports ran a segment, The Football League You've Never Heard of, but Should Have. By midnight, The Atlantic dropped a 4,000-word piece titled, Soul versus Spectacle, Inside the Rise of the College Football League. They called it a phenomenon, a rebellion. The Atlantic article mentioned a touchdown captured by a Wartburg student drone team that went viral on TikTok. A silent reporter for Benedictine broke down in tears after interviewing a walk-on kicker who hit the game winner and said, I never thought I'd matter like this. A gif of fans storming the field at Simpson was shared 10 million times in 48 hours. Len the Farmer went viral for his grainy, hoarse voice declaring, This is what college football used to feel like, and by God, it feels good again. That audio clip got remixed into an EDM, rap, and a country song. The mainstream media felt whiplashed by the ordeal. At first, they framed it as a curiosity, a quirky experiment, David and Goliath with a YouTube stream. But a few days later, things shifted. Headlines hardened. Is the NCAA losing control? What the Super League Conference refuses to admit about the College Football League's popularity. The kids built their own league, and fans are following. The Wall Street Journal called it a decentralized, democratized, dangerously compelling challenge to everything college football has become. On talk radio across the country, the lines were jammed. I'd rather watch North Dakota State versus Washburn than Michigan versus Ohio State. The College Football League feels like church. The Super Conference feels like a mall. My son's at Drake. He's in the communications department. He ran camera on the Northern Iowa game. He said it was the best night of his life. The power brokers sent their spin doctors to change the narrative. Journalists received talking points. They were told to call the upstart league unsafe. They were instructed to brand it as amateur hour, to question its legitimacy, its leadership, its eligibility. But the people knew better. When the talking heads called the College Football League reckless, fans shared drone footage of hand-painted end zones and community tailgates outside formerly NAIA stadiums. When pundits warned of low production values, players posted selfies hugging their moms after games. When they mocked the league's logo, students redesigned it overnight and made it trend. That following week, 3 schools in the Super Conference quietly held meetings with their boards. One coach, previously silent, gave an anonymous quote to a freelance reporter. We had 40 fans in the student section last week. You know how many watched my brother's Division II game in the College Football League? 40,000. That's not a stat. That's a movement. Back in Indianola, Beck Jordan walked into Simpson College hallway, plastered with newspaper clippings, screen grabs, and fan art. A janitor smiled and said, Kid, you broke the internet with that term paper. Beck nodded, gave the janitor a high five, and replied with glee, and we're only in week 1. End of chapter 35. Up next, chapter 36, the 5-star decision. If you enjoyed that chapter, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed the chapter, please subscribe. You guys take care. Thank you so much. God bless.